Alright, I am going to show you how to set up your station. First off, make sure you have clean hands. And ideally, you want to be setting up on a non-porous workstation. What I like to do is take some green soap, spray it down a little bit, grab us some plastic film here, lay that over top of it. Make it nice and snug. I'm going to do a second one. Right there. Awesome. And then on top of that, we're going to put a dental bib, just for an extra layer of protection. And then the way I was taught to set up each one of these squares is meant for something specific. So these two are going to be paper towels, which I don't have any of at the moment. And then we're going to take green soap, wrap that guy up, make sure you cover everything that's going to be touched by your glove and or this. We're also going to take our distilled water, wrap that guy up just like that. Place that there. And we're going to grab my machine. This is my machine, my battery. Bring them together like that. Grab a little piece of saran wrap about yay big. Place this about 2 inches in. Fold that up. Make sure this part right here is pretty snug. I like to fold the sides down and then wrap it nice and tight there. Fold the side down here. And wrap it tight. And I like to keep this wrap so it doesn't overlap here, just because it gets hard to twist when you want to adjust the needle height. So I just get that as close as possible. And then what I like to do to get it off easier later is just give it a little twist here, because it's easier to pick back up when you're cleaning it up versus super flat like that. When you got gloves on, trying to pick at it is horrendous. So when you got that wrap on, we're going to grab us some of this grip tape. Wrap this up here. Once you have this on, we're going to do one last thing. We've got to wrap up the battery. So we're going to make sure we have enough that'll cover that whole thing there. And then I hate a whole bunch of extra plastic on my screen because it makes it hard to see. So I try and just do like one tight one right there. And then wrap it over. And it'll usually just be those two. And it's not too bad there. But as you can see, it's still legible through there. And then that still gives this the ability to spin. Cool. And then, machine goes right there. And then we need a razor. Razor goes right there. And then whatever ointment you like to use. I just use these little A&D packets because they're super easy. That goes right here. And then last but not least, ink cap. Depends on what you're doing. Ink cap will go there. And then if you're doing a piece where you need a water cup or something, I'll usually set it right around here. And I went and got some paper towels too. Paper towels go here. And boom, there's your basic setup.